As you saw, the new trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu came out today, and there's a pretty big issue here. Along with like a plethora of other issues that I'm sure you're already aware about, but there's one specific thing about this trailer that just absolutely grinds my gears. The number one thing that absolutely chaps my butt crack. And to fully comprehend the reason that I feel the way that I feel right now, I need to take you back to 2014 or 2015. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. There was a very important thing in my childhood happening at that exact moment, and that thing is called Star Wars hype. For the first time in my lifetime, Star Wars fans were united under one thing, that The Force Awakens was gonna be awesome. And I know that there's a lot of retrospective videos out there now that say, no, it wasn't that good, but you don't understand if you weren't there. Whether the movie was good or not was borderline background noise to the excitement that Star Wars had. The movement was so influential that they even made a Gumball episode about it. I don't know if you guys remember that. One of my favorite episodes of the show. Anyway, and I'm bringing that up to remind you of a time when Star Wars meant something. Because when that trailer dropped on YouTube, I pooped everybody's pants in my house. Every single one. Because that's what fandom looks like. Oh! 100 subscriber Q&A coming up. Thank you to all of you that have subscribed lately. This has been like the best week I've ever had on YouTube. I think I like doubled my subscribers yesterday, so I'm so freaking thankful for that. If you have any questions that you'd like answered, put that down below in the comment section and I will get to it for the 100 subscriber Q&A coming up whenever I cross 100 subscribers. So, thank you. Well, I guess I'll just take it from here. Gosh dang it. But honestly, it's kind of heartbreaking to think of a time where something like this dropping would have been so amazing. Because mind you, this is the first Star Wars movie in 7 years. And within those 7 years, I got my driver's license, graduated high school, got married, own a house, started a crappy YouTube channel. A lot has happened since then. And one of the very important things that happened in the last 7 years is Disney has diluted every single franchise it's got a hold of. This channel has kind of just turned into talking about different franchises that they've ruined, whether it's The Simpsons, whether it's Marvel, whether it's Star Wars, it really doesn't matter. They've ruined all of them. And they've done something even worse than ruining Star Wars in general. They've ruined the fandom. And not just in the broader sense of like a conglomerate, a group of people that like Star Wars. I mean, they've ruined my fandom. Because even if you would have told me, let's say in 2020, when the first season of Mandalorian came out, that I wouldn't give two huffs of paint chips that there'd be a movie coming out, I would call you crazy. And yet here we are. And I don't care. I haven't even began to talk about this trailer, which wasn't even that bad. You know, it hit all of the right points. It was like, oh, there's gonna be some cool villains. They have a hut in there. They have Zeb. I like Zeb, right? And that's like exactly the point. They didn't do much wrong, and I still don't care. And as many criticisms as I've thrown towards Avengers Doomsday, I still care about that. I still want it to be good. I couldn't care less if Grogu and Mandalorian are good. I just don't. Disney has done just an unspeakable evil in killing my inner child. And also just marketing this as if it's Mandalorian Season 4. What does this have to go in theaters for? Like, it's cool, honestly. If this was a trailer for the Mandalorian show, I think I would love it. Because I don't really like Season 3 very much, but this looks awesome. High stakes, episodic. Look, this guy's a bad guy, then they fight this guy, then they go to this planet and do this thing and fight this guy. It feels like a full season of storytelling, but it's going to theaters? What? Disney, why would Moon Knight get an 8-episode show and you put this in theaters? I guarantee you, even though they plaster all of this made for IMAX crap, that people are still gonna be confused when it comes out. You know, you're gonna get that one coworker that really likes Suicide Squad 2016 texting you like, wait, when's this Mandalorian thing coming out on Disney Plus? I thought that's where I was supposed to be watching it. Because no matter how much you're trying to convince me that this is gonna be an epic spectacle of a film, this looks like Disney Plus Mandalorian. It really just makes you stop and wonder why this is the story they went with. Isn't there supposed to be like this really awesome Old Republic movie coming out from the director of Logan? Why isn't that our return to theater? Or heck, you know what? Let's even just say the sequel with Rey, right? Why Why isn't that here? Why do we start our triumphant return back to the cinemas with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? What the heck? I don't know. Do you guys also feel this way? That, like, Star Wars just deserves better than this? This is Star Wars we're talking about. Probably the greatest franchise of all time. And Disney's just treating it with no respect. And I can only hope that this is just like the leftover terrible ideas that Kathleen Kennedy had, but I just don't fully believe that because I don't really have much trust in Dave Filoni either. So what's there to look forward to? Anyway, I suppose that's all I have to say about this. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please spank that subscribe button as always. 100 subscriber Q&A coming up. Thank you to all of you that have subscribed. It literally gets my freaking earlobes pulsating at the thought of it. So, you did that to me. Okay, you did that to me. Love you. Bye.